Good to have you here at Coffee Talk today. Thank you for coming. And I tell you, I'd like to thank Jessica and all of her team, Jessica and Jeremy from Starbucks. And thank you for bringing all the coffee and the goodies out today and being here with us. I'm sad to inform you right now that our county is unprotected because all of our people are here. I tell you, I don't know what we're going to do. It's for the next hour and 15 minutes, our county's unprotected. But anyway, that's what we do, and we've been doing it since 1984. We appreciate you being here today, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit different of a program today, and Tammy can tell you about that. But I'd like to bring up my executive assistant, Kiva. Kiva, where are you at out there? There she is. She's only been with the company for 46 years. No, I mean 23 years. That's 23 years, yeah. So she's been with me since about 5 years after I started the company. She's been with me a long time. She's going to tell you a little bit about our mission statement. And what we're going to do today is we're going to highlight our best asset, our employees. So that's basically what we do is we serve people. And the people that serve you are our employees. So here's Kiva.
I lucked out with that introduction. I'm usually introduced as the old dog, which I've grown accustomed to. So I'm going to read the mission statement to you today. And I'll tell you, back in 1988 when I came to work at Johnson Pest Control, if we knew what a mission statement was, we didn't have one. This is something that has been developed through years of training, learning our industry, and deciding exactly what we wanted to offer our customers. So here is Johnson Pest Control's mission statement. To provide quality services to our customers, to embody the ideals of an industry leader by providing careful, conscientious, professional pest management solutions, to conduct business in a manner which demonstrates the high standards of integrity, ethics, and Christian values, to make customer satisfaction our top priority. We are first and foremost here to serve our customers because our customers sign our paychecks. To promote the professional and personal development of each of our employees and to achieve corporate growth and profit objectives. That's our mission statement and our promise to you and all our customers. Now, I'm to introduce our branch manager, Jimmy Murphy, and now he's been encouraging me this morning to come up with something really exciting, a good way to introduce him, but I think he'll be able to do that himself.
Good morning. What I'm going to do is go over the customer satisfaction pledge. I know you're all disappointed because you really wanted to know about bed bugs, but I'm going to talk about our pledge to the customer. We pledge to your complete satisfaction on all of our services. We pledge to accurately report to you all the findings of our inspection. We pledge to always be respectful of your time. If for any reason we're going to be late, we'll call and notify you. We pledge to always be respectful of your property. Our services will be provided in a professional manner which will minimize any disruption of your property. We pledge to do what we say we're going to do every time. And number 6, we pledge to use all of our resources to solve your pest problem as safely and efficiently as possible. That is our pledge to all of our customers on a daily basis. I see a lot of faces in here I recognize as customers. We appreciate your business. And I'm going to introduce Tammy Johnson, our Director of WOW Services at this time.
When we heard it was our turn to do Coffee Talk again, we were excited. We always get excited to get in front of our customers, and the community has made us successful. And I will tell you that as we decided what to do for the program, I think this is about our 4th or 5th time doing Coffee Talk, and we'll always say yes, and you should too. But we've already told you all about termites. I don't think we can tell you anything else about termites. We've already showed you bed bugs. All the other creepy crawly pests, so we thought, what can we do different? And since I kind of titled myself the Director of WOW Services at Johnson Pest Control, I thought I would tell you about how we go about doing that. and that is our service philosophy. You've heard our mission statement, and you've heard our pledge. So what I want to tell you is, when you're out shopping for a pest control company, you have a lot of choices. Just pick up the Yellow Pages and look, Google it and look. You have a lot of choices. What I want you to hear today is why you should choose Johnson Pest Control. And it is because of our employees. And so we wanted to just do a little bit different twist on it today, not tell you about pests that have 4 legs, but tell you maybe about some pests that have 2 legs, I don't know. Tell you about our employees and our effort as a team to wow you. We want to come to your home or your business, and we want to meet your expectations and beyond. So one of the things that I want to accomplish here today, if we don't do anything else, is let you know our philosophy is we're not in the pest control business. We're in the service business. We're here to service you. And most of you are like me and Ray. You're very, very busy. You both work. And you really don't have time to take care of your pest problems. So we want to do that for you. And often we hear our customers say that we're a second set of eyes on their home. You know, we do a lot of vacation homes. So a lot of times we go in and we see that something don't quite look right. We pick up the phone and call the out-of-state customer, and they're just thrilled to death that we've said something's wrong, and all of a sudden they realize maybe somebody's been in their home or something like that. So you're going to get to meet some of our technicians and office personnel today that aren't too shy to talk. Some of them would rather just smile. And you're going to hear a little bit from them. You're going to hear a little bit from some of our satisfied customers. So that's what makes the difference today. And I would like to start by introducing to you. Let's start with, I think we'll start with Donna Coker. Donna, if you would go up on stage there. And Donna's been with us. She's our office manager, and she's been with us for 7 years. I'd like for her to tell you a little bit about our company.
Good morning. I've had the opportunity to be here before. I'm really excited about allowing some of the other employees to be here. Tammy's told you that the difference at Johnson Pest Control is the people. I would tell you the reason that I continue to be an employee at Johnson Pest Control is the people. I've never worked with a group of people who work any harder than this group do. And I also enjoy being able to speak to you and help take care of you. And if you're not a customer, give me a call. We'll change that status today.
This is Jimmy Murphy, and as you were told a minute ago, he's our branch manager. He's a Cajun. 4 years.
Well, I've been employed here 4 years. I came here from Louisiana. Warm welcome by Ray and Tammy. And I love the bug business. I've been at it about 19 years now. I know I'm just 22, but so since I was a baby. But I enjoy working here, just like Donna, because of the group of guys that work for me. These guys are the hardest working guys I've been a part of in a business before, and that's really why I enjoy working here. And this is Kiva, and she's been here forever.
I'd like to say I was more comfortable on the floor level than up here. But my name's Kiva Shorter. I've been with Johnson Pest Control for 23 years. And you're probably going to hear from some of my coworkers about the good things, good reasons to be employed by Johnson Pest Control. And all those things rolled into one means we are in forward motion at Johnson Pest Control. We're fortunate in that we continue our education and training, and we have technology to meet all our customers' needs. So forward motion means job security to me, and that's something that I've enjoyed for 23 years and I'm very grateful for. So next, Darryl Bledsoe, sales inspector.
Good morning. My name is Darryl Bledsoe. I'm a home inspector with Johnson Pest Control for a little over a year now. What I like about Johnson Pest Control is that we are a Quality Pro company. What that means to you as a homeowner for Quality Pro, Quality Pro badge says that we are a drug-free company, that we have done the background search, and they actually know more about us than what we'd like for them to, but they check us out, and we are all licensed with the state, and You know, the Quality Pro is just like having the good housekeeping seal of approval on your pest service. So, and that's just another reason that you can trust Johnson Pest Control with all your pest needs. Again, my name's Darryl Bledsoe, home inspector. If you need your home inspector, give me a call. John Dio.
Morning. I'm John Dio. I head up Johnson's Pest Control Lawn Division. We don't only kill bugs, we kill weeds as well. Got a problem in your lawn, give us a call. We'll take care of it for you.
Well, after listening to Ray and Tammy talk, I think I'm thinking pay raise, so. Anyhow, my name's Mike Sweeney. As you can tell by my funny accent, I'm from Ohio. I've only lived here about 4 years. My family and I came down from the Air Force. I'm a retired Air Force guy. I've worked for Johnson for about 2 years now, and I've worked in their Termite Department as a technician. The thing I like working for Johnson's is we've got a great bunch of folks providing an important service to a great customer base. So for those of you that are our customers, we certainly appreciate your business, and I hope the rest of you enjoy your morning. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mary Teester. I've been with Johnson Pest Control for almost 7 years now. I consider them part of my family because one of the most important things to me is my family. And they've seen me through a lot of different changes in family, from being a single mom to getting custody of a 5-year-old nephew and now expecting baby Brady. And they're just there for you. They let you flex your schedule. They understand. And that's probably the most important, even though I enjoy learning a new trade and I enjoy what I do, scheduling in the Termite Department and doing the termite paperwork. But the family aspect of the company is very important to me. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Ravi Andrews. I'm a home inspector with Johnson Pest Control. They asked me to just tell you all what I enjoy about working for Johnson Pest Control, and that's meeting people. Every day is different. Every day I get to help people find the solutions to their problems, and we appreciate your business.
I just had knee surgery, so I can't get up on the stage because I've been standing so long I cannot bend it. I hope I can get in the car, but at least we just worked down the street so I can walk back. But I'm Cindy Trundle. I've been with the company almost 5 years. I do customer service in the pest control department and pest control scheduling. And pest control service is what I love to do. And I love the customer service aspect. I've done customer service for a lot of years, even before here, and it's just great. I love talking to the customers on the phone and help them with any issues they have, and see them when they come in the office and putting a face and a name together. And I just really enjoy working at Johnson Pest Control. And I want world peace.
Hey, if I've asked you to do a customer testimonial this morning, if you'd come on up and line up over here. And I'd like for my termite department to come up front. Please just come stand up front. And let's include John in the lawn. We have a couple of universal technicians that can do just about anything. They're certified in all categories. In case you don't know, technicians and our office staff are certified by the state of Tennessee Department of Agriculture. And we have to do, like teachers and others have to do, we have to get continuing education all throughout the year. So they're highly technical, and they know their bugs, and they know their treatments. So this is our termite department. I'm sure some of you have seen them in your home before. Thank you very much. And I need the pest control technicians. And go ahead and bring the home inspectors up. So we, as you know, see the dirtiest part of your house underneath. We crawl and check everything out from underneath, make sure that everything is clear up there. Thank you, photographer. And this is our termite department. Our pest department. One thing I hope you'll notice is they're all clean cut. There's someone that your grandmother wouldn't mind opening the door to, because if I don't trust them to come to my house, I'm not going to trust them to come to yours. And I wanted you to see that today. Thank you. And the Customer Service Department, CSR Customer Service Department. I'm going to tell you, just call my office, and Ray's office too, and you will see that you will hear, first off, that we are all about wow service. Great voices on the phone. They're going to do whatever they can do to take care of you. And this is our Customer Service Department. Thank you very much.
And this is a 30-second public service announcement. I'm looking for a customer service person, so if anybody knows anybody who's really good at customer service, call me.
Good commercial. You know, we're not good unless we have satisfied customers. So today we've asked a couple of our customers here at the door as they walked in if they would just give us an impromptu customer testimonial. So we'll start with Ashley Justice.
Johnson Pest Control has been working with my family for about a year, and I have to say I've always been very, very impressed with their technicians, with their customer service. They've always been wonderful. I live about an hour from their office, and they keep me on schedule. I'm always busy. They call me to let me know when they need to come out, sometimes over and over again, so that I can make the appointment. My last experience with them, I just kept forgetting. I had 100 things on my plate and I couldn't get everything done. So they called me to let me know they had come out to my house, and if I could be so kind as to let them know when they could come again at no charge to come inside my house, which I thought was absolutely great. Tammy always says, "Thank you for trusting me with your home," and I do. They've been wonderful. Thanks.
Howard. Some of you may not know, it might need an introduction to Howard Kingsbury. With the diner.
Well, Susan and I have a home and a business, and first of all, everything you've heard here, and you may, if you know me at all, you know that straightforward, straight talk, truth is big with me, and everything we've heard here today is I can just validate as a home customer and a business customer the truth, and it's primarily defensive. Occasionally, we've had in our area problems. Of course, if you own a home, how many of you have a wood pile or a railroad tie or a treated wood in the ground? Do termites get in any of those things? They get in all of them. I'm amazed. I don't know how a termite can get in a railroad tie with creosote in it, okay? But they do. So we've got the perimeter, and I know our home has never had termites. And I just never have to worry about it. And how much do we have in our homes? I don't want to take that risk. I want to lay my head down on a pillow at night and not have to worry about it. On the business side, it's the same thing. It's primarily a defensive position. It wasn't too long ago, if you know anything about restaurants, you know that things can happen. But we had a neighbor not very far away with a really big problem. They got shut down because of it. And I called Johnson. Within a few hours, it seemed, I think it was the following day, they were out to set up a parameter. So I didn't have to worry about what my neighbor had, the problems that my neighbor had. So I really appreciate that, and these people, you get to just look at the people, and they are local, and where does their money, where does the money stay, and where does it recirculate back to? It recirculates to us in this room, and that, to me, that's also very, very important. So we appreciate you. Keep it up.
And I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna botch this up, but Kuzmerziks, okay, our fine customers here, I've asked them to tell us a little bit.
Hi, I'm Teresa, and this is my husband, Richard. And we've been with Johnson now for just over a year. In fact, we hired them at Coffee Talk last year. So the biggest thing to me is our pest control guy, Dave. He calls me to make an appointment. He makes me feel very at ease when he comes over, because I'm home alone a lot, and as you can imagine, I don't open the door to very many people. So he's made me feel really comfortable. And the biggest thing he did for us is this little girl, we found her in the woods last October, and she came to us just covered from head to toe with fleas. So you can imagine they got in my house, and Dave is very honest about what he sees, and he says, "You have flea poop." So he took care of the fleas for us, and he's even going so far as to, we have a bug that swarms every spring, and nobody at Johnson has been able to identify this bug. So he asked me to bring a little bag of them today, which I did, and they're sending them over to UT to have them identified so they know how to treat them. So they go the extra mile to take care of your home if you call them.
My biggest thing is we live in a log home in the middle of the woods. So all the bugs are there, and it's a wooden house. So of course we have the termite control, but our biggest problem are the carpenter bees. And they do a good job with the carpenter bees. If they do drill a hole in the wood of your house, then they come and spray something in there, and when the bees come back the next year because they get attracted to them, it kills them. So that's what we like about it.
Another one of our valued customers that probably needs introducing is Jonathan Wright with Signmaster.
Well, we hired Johnson Pest Control about 10 or 12 years ago. I'm not exactly sure. But about 6 years ago, we remodeled our lobby. We didn't think we had a termite problem. We're on a concrete slab. We're on surrounded by asphalt. But in ripping up the carpeting in this lobby, we discovered along the front edge of our walls termite droppings, for lack of a better word. We called Johnson Pest Control, and they came out and did a comprehensive study of what we needed to do to solve our problem. Turns out we had a bigger problem than we thought. We haven't had a problem since. Johnson Pest Control comes out. Their technicians do a wonderful job of not only keeping the regular bug population around the property sprayed down that come out on a regular basis. They come into the shop, ask us if we have any problems or any needs, but they also do the regular termite inspection and make sure our bait stations aren't showing any activity, or if they are, they respond with whatever pesticides they need to put in place. My personal experience with Johnson Pest Control has shown that everybody you see standing along the wall here is professional. They're friendly, they kid with you, some of them have gotten to be friends. That doesn't happen without these two people here. Ray and Tammy are their leaders, and it comes from them. I think everybody should give them a hand for the job they do in leading this team to be the professional, upfront, friendly service organization that they are.
Jim McGill.
Well, you ought to hear mine then if you're going to give that much. I use Johnson Pest Control, and there's no doubt about it. They can take care of your bugs. They'll get rid of whatever they are. They can figure it out, and they'll make it happen. They have a great crew. Ray and Tammy are awesome people. They're very friendly. They love people. They love this community, and they're supportive of this community. But what I like most of all about Johnson's Pest Control, I get a phone call, and I'm not sure who my tech is, but anyway, I'll get a phone call, and he'll tell me his name. He'll say, I'm going up to your house at 3 o'clock or whatever, and I say, you go do it, that's fine. I don't have to worry about it because they've got it taken care of. I have no problem with them coming into my house when I'm not home. If I have to meet them there, once a year they do an inside inspection on my house, and I meet them there most of the time and let them out or let them in, and then I'm gone, and I let them finish it up. And that's the kind of confidence you want to have with the people that are in your home. And Darryl's done a great job for me. And from what I understand, I wasn't there for the last inside inspection, but whoever it was, they had a flashlight, and they was looking up around like this, around the ceilings and everything else. And I have this parrot, and my parrot, Rooney, was imitating the tech, and he's raising his foot. I said, how awesome is that? I've got a great bird. Thank you, Ray and Tammy.
Thank you. And I know there are a lot of other customers out there, and I want to personally thank you for your business and trusting Johnson Pest Control. As it's been mentioned, we are very community-minded. You are the people who have made us what we are today. You're the people that have made our company successful. And so we have an urgency to give back to our community. And I just want you to know we will support all the local things that we can possibly support. I know that you already know that we do, so I couldn't sit here and list all of them. But one of the things that is dear to our heart right now is Ray and I have a special needs son that will graduate from Sevier County High School this year. Grant, a lot of you know Grant. And along the way, we've learned a lot about people, individuals with special needs. Somebody else recognized that this year, and that was Lisa Brimmer, and I don't know, she'll have to tell her other partner's name. She went through Leadership Severe, and Leadership Severe, I assume they sign projects to you, and you come up with your own project. And I'm going to have Lisa come up right now and tell about Project Severe, because of it's near and dear to mine and Ray's heart, and we would like to help raise money for Project Severe. So I'm going to let Lisa come up for a few minutes and tell you there is a flyer on each table, and if you just want to look at that. This is Lisa Brimmer.
Thank you, Tammy. First of all, I wasn't asked to do this, but my husband and I have been a customer with Johnson's Pest Control for several years, and it is very soothing and wonderful to know that we can trust someone to come around our home and protect our home. But now let's get back to the playground. I went through leadership tomorrow last year, and we were put in a team of 4, and we were told to come up with a community service idea. We all went home, met one day at Cracker Barrel, but that morning of about 2 a.m., 4 a.m., I'm not sure what time it was, I remember sitting up in my bed going, that's it. We need this. I'm a teacher in Sevier County, so I see special needs kids all the time. And I know that the playgrounds on our schools, they're locked down at 3 p.m. And in the summer, there's nowhere for these kids to go play on a playground that allows them to do something for fun. They get to watch people rather than get out on the playground and play. And I took this idea to my team. My team jumped on board. There's 2 of us that are still working really hard towards it, and our team has grown to 12 people so far. Mr. Max has joined us. We've got a lot of things planned. If you'll please look at our flyer on the table, we've got several in the back. One of the things I want to tell you what has really made an impact on my life and changed my life is going out and telling about this project. And one of the times that I was speaking, I went to Douglas Cooperative. I didn't know about Douglas Cooperative. I was just asked to go there and speak. I thought I was going to be speaking to you, some people like you. But I get there, and it's a room full of 50 to 60 special needs adults. Moving experience. So moving that I left crying, because I was telling them about this playground, and they were cheering, and they were laughing, and they were yelling, and they were jumping up and down. And they were just so thankful that someone has finally remembered them. Because there's nowhere for their families, a family with a special needs kid, to go to have a party. And a lot of the playgrounds that we have here, if you consider them special needs, they probably only have a swing for a child in a wheelchair. Well, there's more needs than that. And we are working with Game Time to create a playground that will meet as many needs as we can possibly pay for on this playground. And they're supposed to present us with 2 different playgrounds in 2 weeks. One is supposed to honor our emergency personnel, and one is a forest theme, and we're going to let the kids at Trula Lawson pick the playground. We have told them that we want as many needs as possible met. I've sat through hours and hours of with Game Time for them to say this equipment goes towards this need. This equipment is for sensory. This equipment is for kids that are blind. This equipment, it was just amazing to see how much we're missing on playgrounds in this community. But back to going to Douglas Cooperative. As I left, before I after I got finished, they presented me with $100. How many of those work? They donated the money. They put it in a little jar, and it was $100. And then they set up a jar that they're still placing money in today. But as I walked out the door, one of them came to me and pecked me on the shoulder. And he went, "Here's another $1." And I just left crying. And that really has made an impact on my goal and my ideas on what we need to do for this area. And at this playground with Project Severe, you know, we started it because in Leadership Tomorrow, you're not allowed to raise money. So what we did is we got the land donated as our project. And then we went full force in January of last year to become our own nonprofit organization, and it all fell into place. Alex Johnson became our attorney, donated all of his time. Madison Randolph donated all of his time to become our accountant. Everything has been donated, and I believe that the Lord plans to build this playground. And I want to thank Tammy and them for allowing me to speak and share this. We need your help getting the word out. That's what we've learned is the hardest part right now is not many people in Sevier County know about our project. Thanks to the Mountain Press, it's been in the paper, but we need more people to buy that paper to learn about it. Thank you all. Thank you.
There will be an opportunity at the end of the program today if you would like to donate. You might even get something for that donation.
Okay, I have been given the privilege to introduce the person who started this company in 1984 as a one-man operation. He is currently serving as the president of National Pest Management Association. So not only from our community level, but he is involved at a national level and also an international level. In the last year, he's traveled as far as Dubai and Canada to use his expertise to talk about pest control. We get calls at the office quite often from other pest control operators all over the country wanting to know what Ray thinks about a certain situation. But I'm excited today because you guys are going to learn a little bit about his other love. Besides Bugs and Tammy and his grandbabies, he has one more. He was an aspiring musician, but he learned really quickly that, you know, musicians don't eat much. They're starving most of the time. So he decided he'd try pest control. Today, he's going to share his music with you, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. He's going to do The Spirit of America. It's a patriotic presentation, and I'd just like to say that from Johnson Pest Control, we'd like to do this on behalf of all people serving in the military, all the people who have served in the past, and mostly for the people who gave it all, so that we would be able to be here today, living free in the greatest country in the world. I hope you enjoy Ray Johnson. what we'd like to share with you is that Ray has that on CD available to you this afternoon, this morning, DVD, I mean. And the proceeds for that, minimum donation of $15, feel free to give whatever you'd like, are going to go to Project Severe. We're going to build this playground. So if you guys would help us, we'd appreciate that.
Thank you very much for coming this morning.